welcome. How's it going? I'm tamsyfae. And yeah, I just want to say that I got a new deck, so if anybody wants a reading from the Halloween jack-o'-lantern cards, you can just say that when you join the list. You can just write join jack-o'-lantern if you want to know what that has to say to you. But I am doing just general readings. If you just want a normal tarot reading to answer your question, I'm doing that as well. So to join the list, again, you just write join with your question after. And yeah, if you don't have a question, if you want to just write join and then write general, then I know you just want a general question. It just makes it faster than trying to find a question in the chat. Yeah, so. And Nightbot is not a real person, it's just a robot thing. But if while you're waiting, you can ask Nightbot questions if you like. You can write exclamation mark magical, and it'll tell you what percentage of magic you are. Or you can write exclamation mark 8-ball if you want a yes or no question. Or you can write exclamation mark oracle if you want an oracle card reading, and Nightbot can do that as well. And yeah, I also want to say that my readings, the sound cut off a couple times. I guess Rodney's gonna fix my mic. Sorry about that. I think it's because I keep hitting with my hands. Oh, good, because
I'm just looking.
No, but people are watching. It's just not a good spot. I don't have a good shirt for it. Sorry, hopefully this is better. I think it was just moving around. Can you hear me okay now? I don't know. Anyways. So what I was saying, I don't know if anybody heard me, but to join the list, usually join and then you ask your question. If you don't have a question, you just write general. If you like, then I'll just make the list go a little bit faster than looking for people's questions. Also, my readings are for 18 and over. And I have a legal disclaimer in the description down below if you want to check that out. But yeah. So welcome everyone, and I'll switch the screen so you can see your cards. There you go. Hi JH. Hi Bella, how are you? Hi Fiona. Hi Major, how are you? And Lords? Lourdes? Lourdes. Hi Aisha, how are you? Oh, so Fiona, no question. What are the feelings, thoughts of my childhood friend Maria? I've reached out recently. Okay. So what are the thoughts and feelings of Fiona's friend Maria? Let's see. Ooh, let's see here. The Ace of Wands. For the Ace of Wands, I feel like, just because it's in the dark, I'm kind of feeling like they're hesitant. I don't know what they're hesitant about, but I feel like they're like, I'm feeling more like they just don't know what to think right now. I don't know. Maybe they're just not, like, the energy is just not picking up that they're thinking about you right now. But I do feel like there's a little bit of hesitant for some reason. So I feel like the hesitant was more like maybe if this reaching out was unplanned for them. I don't know if this person is used to like really relying on a plan and that sort of thing. That sort of, but you know, you have the Page of Pentacles as well. So with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this energy is kind of about just lacking progress, but I feel like it's just them. Like I just feel like it's just the mood or the energy that they're in right now. It's like, I don't feel like they think anything bad of you or anything. I just still feel like they're not really putting a lot of thought and energy into this for some reason. Maybe they're occupied with other things. So I do feel like there's other energies going on here that I feel like they're not really towards you. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is also in the dark. So I do feel like, I do feel like there was some happiness about reconnecting and as a friendship sort of thing, Um, I do feel like maybe this person does have an overactive imagination. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. And so I don't know if they're like trying to think things. I don't know. But you have the Six of Cups, so I do feel like it was a good connection from your past overall. With the Six of Cups, I do feel like it was a pleasure for the reunion. It was a good thing to get together. Maybe it did some sort of healing between the two of you. I don't know. I'm just feeling like there's some healing from this card and this one as well. That's what I got for you. Hi, Victoria. How are you? Hi, Miscellaneous. Hi, Blessed One. How are you? You're welcome. Hi, Patel. How are you? Trying to wait for Nightbot to see who's next. I think Nightbot's a little slow. Major, how are you? Major, do you have a question? If you had one, I missed it. If you want to type it again. Is Jay a gay, and what is going on in his current relationship with his girlfriend? Okay, so what is going on with Jay? Let's see. Oh, I'm glad the day is a bit blessed for you, blessed one. That is awesome energy. Let's see. This is for Nazer. Okay, so let's just see here. The Tower. Huh. With the tower's in the dark. So I feel like Jay is Jay, right? Jay is going through some things. Um, yeah, with the tower, I feel like I don't know if they're like healing over something. I don't know if it's like spiritual healing or like healing from like a sickness or something. But I do feel like there's some healing going on there. They're just taking like time to whatever that is for them. You also have the Four of Pentacles, so I feel like this is more about um, being possessive and holding on to the past and like kind of like really stuck in the past and not really wanting to let any of that negative energy go for some reason. You also have the Knight of Swords and the Light. With the Knight of Swords and the Light, I feel like it's some restless and impulsive energy. I feel like big changes are going on for Jay, and I feel like whatever it is, he's like thinking too fast and overlooking a lot of things. So I don't really know what that focus is. The Three of Cups, I do feel like maybe there's like a third party involved in this situation. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's that girlfriend energy, but it is in the dark. So with the Three of Cups in the dark, I feel like it's more about um, a little bit of disappointment and not really knowing which direction to go social wise. So I don't know if this person is like gay or just doesn't know that they are, or they're just kind of like wanting to experiment. Maybe they're not sure and they're just kind of like wanting to experiment because the Three of Cups is kind of like wanting to but not wanting to at the same time. And it's like, yeah, like the Tower. They're kind of feeling like they're self-destructing themselves, because they're not really sure which direction they want to go into right now. but that's what I got for you. Hi, Phantom. Fatima. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And Lourdes, how are you? When will I move up positions at work? Thank you. Ooh, let's see. Will Lourdes, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I say that wrong all the time. When will they move up in the work, at work? Woo, this one wants to come out. Ooh, 10 of Cups, that's a good one. You're welcome. You can ask another question, Nasia, if you want, if you join the list again. Ooh, you have 2 10s. You're starting with the 10, you're ending with the 10. So I do feel like there's a new beginning for you. With the 10 of Cups, I definitely feel like there's a new positive beginning for you. I feel like this new beginning is going to come with a commitment and joy and success for sure. You know, I do feel like things are going well. You have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is in the dark though. So I feel like even though you're going through a phase where you are going to have some success and all that energy of joy and like all that, with the King of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like some of that's going to be delayed. So I feel like it's going to take longer for some reason to come together for you. But I feel like when it does come together, there will be, you know, you'll be able to make money and all that sort of energy. I feel like for some reason the cards are saying that you need to control your alignment, like your intuition with your logic. So I don't know if you're missing some of your intuition or you're missing matching up your intuition with your logic kind of thing, like your mind and soul just aren't really connecting well at this time. I also feel an energy about being a little impulsive, but I feel like this is kind of like just about controlling your balance, you know? But I do feel like there's going to be some success there as well. But the Nine of Swords is in the dark as well. You know, it's about like letting go of some anxiety. So I don't know if the waiting for this position at work is kind of like causing a little bit of stress or a little bit of worry about it not coming through. I feel like it will. If it doesn't come, I feel like there'll be something else for you. But I do feel it's going to take a little bit longer though. Um, hmm You also have the Ten of Pentacles, so you know, like I'm kind of feeling there's going to be like 2 new beginnings for you. So I don't know what that is for you. If you know what that is, I don't know if you applied for other things or other positions, or you know, the Ten of Pentacles in the dark are kind of feeling like whatever it is. I feel like your obstacles are slowly being removed. Um, yeah. Whatever. I think it's gonna be more about what within your company and not another company, just because the Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like you're not gonna start over with something new. It's gonna be like what you already know or what you're already doing will get better, if that makes any sense. Hopefully, I wish it would hurry up for you as well, but for some reason it seems to be taking a little bit longer. JH, what is that girl EC Taurus thinking of me? Ooh. A Taurus. So what is a Taurus thinking of? JH. Temperance. You're welcome. Huh. For the temperance, I feel like your Taurus is thinking of trying to like balance things or like worried about balancing things. Maybe what she thinks and how she feels isn't matching up and she's trying to figure that out. You know, I feel an energy about waiting. So I don't know what she's waiting for because I also feel like she kind of wants to play it safe with you. So I don't know if she wants something from you or is trying to work with you. I don't know what this connection is, but I do feel like she's kind of like really concentrating on playing it safe and not rushing into anything or worrying about anything. There's also the Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Swords in the light. I feel like at the same time she's taking her time in some area, she's rushing into another. So I don't know if she's like taking her time and kind of like ignoring her intuition and how she feels rather than what she knows and what she just wants to get after whatever that is for her, whatever she's thinking. Because, the Knight of Swords is kind of like being impulsive and like ambitious and just wanting to get things done, like thinking fast and being productive and confident and all that energy. So I don't know if this is a work situation or she's just really focused on her work right now. You also have the moon. So I feel like there's still some things you don't know about her, but I feel like maybe there's something she doesn't know about herself at all as well, because the moon is kind of like illusions. You don't really know what is going on here. Um, hmm I feel like whatever it is, the moon kind of also tells you that you can trust your intuition. So whatever your intuition is telling you about this person is probably right. You also have the death card in the dark, so I feel like whatever's coming to an end is going to be delayed. So I don't feel like whatever this is going to end anytime soon, but I do see that there's maybe some big changes coming, so I don't know if these big changes are with you or with her, but that's what I got for you, if that makes any sense. You're welcome. Hi, Wish. How are you? Hi, Victoria. Hi, Sandovia. Sandovia. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Soul. Soul Sandovia. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Hi, Bella. I'm horrible at saying names. How does Daniel feel about me? How does Daniel feel about Bella? Let's see. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups is in the dark. I'm feeling like Daniel may be a little bit bored, so I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if you know that he's bored or just kind of like feeling down, like doesn't know which direction to go into or what's what, just kind of like, not really motivated to do anything is what I'm really trying to say, you know? You have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is in the light, so I feel like that is some good energy. It does, even though they're bored, I do feel like they do want to take action. They do want to try something. So I don't know if they want to try something with you or they're just thinking about it, like, like, should I go for it or should I not? That sort of energy. I do feel like there's a lot of focus going on there. Um, you also have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is in the light. So I do feel like there's a positive beginning coming for you, Bella. I do feel like, whatever this is, I feel like Daniel wants to share things with you. So I don't know if this is like a friendship connection or if it's more. I feel like right now it's more like a friendship connection more than like a love connection. But maybe if it's just the early stages of this, I'm not sure what this energy is for you. Yeah, the Seven of Swords as well. The Seven of Swords, I feel like there's some energy around like trying to think ahead, like trying to make future plans. I don't know if they're like trying to make plans with you or if you try to make plans with them or what that is about. But I do feel like they're thinking about it. So maybe they're just thinking about you. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like a confusing energy that's going on here. Yeah. I don't know if you're like questioning his intentions at all, but I do feel like a little bit of questionable intentions. So I'm not quite sure what that energy is. Well, that's what I got for you. Aisha, what are J his feelings, thoughts, and intentions towards me. Okay, so what are Jay's feelings, thoughts, and intentions towards me? Ooh. That's a pretty good energy there. I always feel no matter which way the star is, it always means the universe is giving you its blessings. So whatever this is, the universe is on your side. You know, the star is in the dark though, so I do feel like maybe there's a little bit of a lost soul, you know? So I don't know if Jay is kind of like a little bit lost in which direction he plans on going for right now. I don't know if your energy just clouded his mind and his thinking, but I do feel like he's feeling a little bit lost right now for some reason. I feel like he may be even feeling like I don't know if he's like feeling a little bit like he lost an opportunity. So I don't know if he feels like he lost an opportunity with you, or he's like worried about losing an opportunity with you for some reason. You also have the Ace of Wands, so I do feel like Jay also has like a rush of feelings towards you, you know? The Ace of Wands is always like a rush of energy, a rush of passion, a rush of love, like whatever that is. You know, he has a lot of it. This Jay person. You also have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, I feel like Jay is kind of like worried about intentions. So I don't know if Jay is worried about your intentions or if it has to do with those lost star and like kind of like trying to figure out what that energy is for them, you know. I also feel like there's some energy around um worried about support. So I don't know what that is, and I feel like there's kind of some kind of thing like wondering what your intentions are. I'm really feeling that. I don't know if it's like yours. I feel like Jay is worried about your intentions for some reason. You also have the Seven of Pentacles, so I do feel like he wants to grow something with you. Jay wants to grow something with you, and like he's not ready to give up on this. You know, like I feel like he wants to figure this out. He wants to, you know what this is and what how this is gonna grow and like how to nurture this. Like I feel like there's a lot of thoughts and questions going on there. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Aisha. I don't know if that was helpful, but there was a lot of mixed energies there. You're welcome. Miscellaneous. How will my next week go career wise? Ooh, a career reading for miscellaneous. Mm. With the death card, I do feel like there's going to be some big, profound changes for you. So I don't know if you're expecting these changes, but I do feel like whatever these changes are for you, there's going to be a lot of them. Maybe not a lot of them, but there's going to be a big change for you. Something that maybe, I don't know if it's unexpected or if you're expecting it. But you also have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a good one to have for work because I feel like it's reminding you to be bold and go after your desires. You know, go after your career. You could do this. You know, the Wands is always a lot of fiery passion and energy in business. So Wands does represent business and career and that sort of thing as well. You know, I feel a lot of that energy for you. I feel like, you know, be determined, you know, do some courage, like have a lot of courage and confidence is what I'm trying to say here. I'm also was trying to think of, you know, reach out to social media. I feel like the Queen of Wands kind of represents like don't forget the social aspect of your business. Make sure you're really into all the new social media trends. There's so many new ones now, like blue jeans and another one, I forgot what it's called. There's a lot of different new ones right now, so I feel like, you know, make sure you're tapping into the right ones that are for your business to be successful. Also, you have the Magician. For the Magician, I feel like you know, you have some talent and you really need to work on that talent and perfect on that talent that you have. So I don't know if you need more practice in one area or not, but I do feel like, or like learn more about an area that you're really good at. But I do feel like that is something that you need to put your power and focus to manifest. You know, maybe there's some resources you can reach out to help you in that area, and like working on being um, creative, not just creative, but like Um, again, I feel like there's a lot about your communication. So I don't know if that has something to do with improving your social aspect of whatever your career is for you, but I feel like there's a lot of that energy. You do have the judgment in the dark, though. The judgment in the dark, I feel like it's just more about like listening to your logic, like listen to what you know, you know. And it's always important to match up your mind and your thoughts with your creativeness and your um intuition is what I was trying to say. You know, I make sure that they're balanced well, but also like really rely on your logic and get the facts about it. So I don't know if there's like legal aspects to your business or your career that you're going for, but I feel like you really need to make sure that like all the legal stuff is taken care of and looked into for whatever you want this to grow. But I do feel like there's going to be some big changes for you that's going to happen soon. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. Haven't seen you in a while. It's been busy over here. That's what I got for you. Miscellaneous. My next one is Blessed One. So what's coming in? What's coming in for Blessed One? Ooh, what's coming in for Blessed One? Let's see what messages we can get for Blessed One. They all want to come out. Only one at a time. They all want to help you out, Blessed One. Hi, Crow's Nest. How are you? Let's see here for Blessed One. Ooh, yeah, the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like you're in need of some balance. I don't know if you're like worried about balancing your income or your money situation. I'm just kind of like feeling that energy right now. It's like trying to balance things. So I don't know if you've like been working on saving money or like um worried about the money aspect for some reason. I don't know why I feel like my camera moves all the time on me or I just forget where it is. I don't know. Sorry about that. You also have the world, so I do feel like there's things that you haven't finished. I don't know if there's like things you're still working on that haven't quite completed, but I feel like forever, whatever you're wanting right now, whatever your energies you want right now to move forward, I feel like whatever you started needs to be completed or finished, or you know, you're still not done, whatever that energy is for you. You also have the Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands, I feel an energy about like wanting to reflect and trying to like understand. So I don't know if you've like had some dreams lately or just had some intuition lately that's kind of like, you know, do I listen to the intuition or not? Kind of like questioning yourself a little bit. I feel the energy for you a lot. You know, I feel like you're trying to figure things out yet, but I feel like there's at the same time you're not going to be able to figure things out because there's something you still haven't finished or something you haven't finished working on for some reason. You know, you also have the Judgment in the Dark as well. I'm feeling this energy is more about like trying to avoid things. I don't know if you're trying to avoid someone or something. I don't know. I'm feeling like a lot of self-doubt, so not wanting to deal with it or whatever that is. So I feel like whatever this energy is for you, you kind of need to finish this or deal with this, and like avoiding it isn't kind of like helping you right now for some reason. So I don't know if you can make peace with this or whatever this is, or if you know have any idea on how this can end for you. That's what I got for you. Hi Elaine, how are you? Patel, right? What to be aware of this month? Ooh, what to be aware of this month? Is there anything that Patel needs to be aware of this month? What does Patel need to be aware of this month? Social media, I guess. Let's see. I feel like that's always one you need to be aware of. Oops, this one wants to come out. Okay, what to be aware of? I feel like moving forward this month, you're gonna get some more recognition. I don't know if you've been looking for some social media recognition or just public recognition in general, but I do feel like people are gonna notice you more this month for some reason. You know, you're just gonna have that light to you, maybe that energy that's just gonna attract people and an audience towards you. You also have the Ace of Swords in the dark. I feel like this is maybe it's kind of like a little warning about like being careful with what decisions you make and which ideas you have moving forward. Because I do feel like a lot more people will be more watchful over you, like looking at you more. So you may want to choose carefully if you are on social media what you post and that sort of thing. I just feel the energy is kind of like, you know, really consider your decisions before don't do any rational ideas or changes too quickly. Like really consider them and look at what the outcome would be of those actions. You also have the world. I feel like this month you're gonna get a lot done. Like you're gonna feel complete. You're gonna feel like achievement and success and all that energy for you. Just feel like whatever you've been doing, you're gonna have a lot of like good results from it overall. So that's a good thing. You have the High Priestess as well. I feel like the High Priestess is kind of like, stay calm. Things might get busy. You might get rushed. You might have a lot of things to do. But at the same time, the High Priestess, she stays calm no matter how much chaos is going on. She's able to maintain that energy. So I feel like that is what she wants you to know as well. Yeah, I do feel you're going to be making some valuable connections. So be open for those ideas. Like be open to someone who may offer you something and consider it. Don't consider it too lightly, but I do feel like you're going to meet some valuable people moving forward. That's what I got for you. Nice. Awesome. Prayer. Hi. May I have a career reading? What do I need to do to get better? Career reading. Huh. You get a career reading for prayer. You're welcome, Patel. The Six of Wands. Ooh, I do feel like, social media may be the answer for you. It's feeling the energy, it's feeling a lot of happiness about the social media, maybe getting more attention and attraction to whatever your career choice is. Or like just getting yourself out there so people recognize you and like want to choose you, whatever you do for your career or whatever career choice you have is like, I feel like it's more about getting that public recognition and like really embracing it. I feel that for you. You also have the Page of Pentacles in the light as well. So I do feel like it's about being curious and like trying new things. Maybe you need to learn some new skills or develop the skills that you already have. I feel like it's about like reaching out to people maybe. I also feel like there's an energy around like trying to work with somebody else or like trying to get some advice from someone. Or someone may reach out to you and offer you something. I'm also feeling that. Just feeling that there's another person that's going to reach out to you. Um, you also have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is always a good one to have for careers. I always feel like, that she's telling you to like have courage, be confident, and all that sort of energy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Just enjoy that energy, that fiery energy, and like use it to your advantage. Like make sure you're directing your energy in the right way. Sometimes when we have a lot of energy and we don't know what to do with it, it's so easy to get angry and frustrated instead of like using that energy for good because it's so much easier to get angry rather than like using that extra energy to like be more productive. You know, being more productive seems like more work sometimes. So, you know, be mindful of that. You also have the Empress, and the Empress, she's she's reminding you to be, you know, stay on top of things, you know, and be stable, and at the same time use your maternal instincts. You know, you have them, so it's like, yeah, really rely on your instincts moving forward. And if it feels right, it feels right. You know, if it feels wrong, it feels wrong. It's just the way it is sometimes. You know, and she's really telling you that. And I feel like whatever this is, there is a new opportunity for you, and like to be creative about it. That's what I got for you. Hi, Athea. How are you? Hi, Divine Grace. Hi, Risha. Next person is Dr. Fizza. Hi, Dr. Fizza. I missed you. I didn't even see you in the chat. Hi, Dr. Fizza. So, current feelings, no contact. So, what is Maz? Current feelings, no contact. Huh. Maz, current feelings for Dr. Fizza. You're welcome, prayer. Current feelings and no contact for Dr. Fizza. Ooh. There's a lot of emotions going on there. Huh. The devil. I'm feeling more like the devil. Like, usually I feel like the devil always represents sensual pleasures and all of that sort of thing. But I'm really feeling more like it's kind of like Maze is like tied down to other responsibilities or other things for some reason. I feel like there's just an energy that's kind of like pulling them away from you for some reason. Whatever Maze is, it's kind of like pulling them away. It's like, I don't know what this is. I do feel like there's an energy about pulling back away from you, but I feel like it's kind of like something that's like out of their control. It's like they've lost control of whatever this energy is, pulling them away from you. You also have the lovers, so I do feel like Maz has some sort of connection with you. I don't know if you're like best friends or if it's more than that, but I do feel like there's definitely a connection between the two of you. You know, the lovers can also represent being at a crossroads. So I don't know if Maze is like torn between trying to reach out to you and like torn between whatever is pulling them back away from you at the same time, you know? I don't know. It could be like work, it could be anything. Um, you know? You also have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, you know, it kind of like represents that there's something that's coming to an end with a new beginning. So I don't know if this energy is going to like change for Maze and he's going to reach out to you with the Six of Wands, or if it's going to be like something else. I do feel like um, Maze is like trying to look for money or trying to work more for money or some sort of thing. I do feel like there's some kind of thing going on with their family or something that's like family to them. I feel like they're kind of like trying to feel good about themselves. I feel like they're trying to work on themselves and that sort of thing. Despite everything else that they have going on, you also have the six, you know, the Six of Wands. I do feel like they want you to reach out to you, or they expect you to reach out to them. But for some reason, there's like this energy that's pulling them away from you. So I don't know what that is. If it's going to get fixed, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like there is some hope that they may reach out to you. Um, yeah, that's what I got for you. Fatima. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. Current energy of her husband. Ooh, what is the current energy of her husband for Fatima? Let's see. You're welcome, Dr. Fizza. I am right? Okay, good. The moon. Ooh. I feel like I don't know if your husband's been like having trouble sleeping or has been having some dreams or some sort of thing like that. I kind of feel like feeling there's some kind of disruption in their mood, but I'm feeling it's more about sleep with the moon card. Um I feel like whatever's going on with your husband, I feel like he your husband's having trouble figuring it out for himself as well. Like I feel like he's just going through that, like what is going on? Like how do I feel? It's like this feeling like so much energy about trying to figure things out, trying to find the truth. But like the truth to what? You know, I feel like it's more about whatever is going on with him, with whatever's going on with him. You know, whatever is going on with his energy. I don't feel like it's anything really specific for some reason. Um, You also have the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords, I feel like the energy is like um trying to find the words to say how they're feeling. Like I feel like your husband is struggling to describe how they're feeling right now. I feel like there's just a lot of that energy with like wanting to set not really boundaries, but like wanting to have this conversation with you, but like they don't really know how to start it, or they're not really like putting like they don't really know. They don't know where to start, you know? I feel like there's definitely things they want to say that they're kind of like I feel like they don't know what to say because they don't know exactly what it is themselves, you know? You also have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like this is more about like maybe your husband wants to keep it for yourself. I feel like maybe your husband, whatever this is, your husband doesn't want you to worry because you know the of Wands is in the dark. Um, a midlife crisis, maybe. I kind of feel like it's more about like their energy is low. So you know, if you don't get enough sleep or you're not sleeping well enough, you can have a lot of low energy and not really wanting to be motivated, and you know all this sort of thing. So I feel like that is kind of like draining the energy at the same time for some reason. But like they want to make plans, you know, the Two of Wands, they want to make plans. They want to see the future. They want excitement. You know, they're bored. They want more. You know, like she's looking out the window. She wants more than what she has. But at the same time, kind of like not motivated enough to get the more kind of energy, you know? Two of Wands, you know, I feel like they're trying to have the courage and trying to find a new path and trying to rediscover themselves sometimes, you know, make progress in that area. I also feel like maybe your husband has choices or a decision to make and doesn't know how to make this decision or which way to go about that decision or how to, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of questionable energy here. Like I don't feel like it's um I don't know. I don't feel like it's anything. I don't sense anything specific. It's just kind of like a lot of energies that are going on, like wanting to have energy, wanting to have ambition, wanting to change their path, whatever that is for them. Just wanting some excitement, you know, wanting that fiery energy. But at the same time, they're kind of like stuck with all this other energy at the same time. That's what I got for you. Angelica, hi. You're welcome, Fatima. Soul Sandovial. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. What's up with my boss? So helpful to me. What's up with my boss? So helpful to me. Oh, okay. So your boss is being helpful. That's nice. Let's just see. What's up with Soul Sandovial's boss? We all want to help you out. Hi, Alexis. Huh. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. I feel like your boss is kind of like, I don't know if you know this or not, but I feel like your boss has like suddenly recognized you or recognized your potential and is like trying to figure out what opportunities would be available to you for some reason. Is the energy I'm feeling. I feel like they're just kind of like trying to figure that out. Like what it, like, I just feel like they realize that you have some potential and they're like kind of like, what do I do with this potential? Where do I put this potential? Like, what is this? How do I use, how do I use you for like whatever they want, in their business? I feel like, the Six of Wands, like the Six of Wands, I feel like that's just kind of like backing that up. That are just finally recognizing you, finally realizing your potential and the work that you do for some reason. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever this is like coming to an end with a new beginning. So I feel like I don't know if your boss has offered you something, but I do feel like your boss is like wanting to change your position or like offer you a different position or offer you something. The Two of Cups, I do feel like there's a good connection there between the two of you. But I feel like it's more about growing success. I don't know if it's like growing something within this business or like, you know, if you're able to help your boss out with something along with the work that you do for some reason. Like I do feel like there's a partnership or whatever is going on here or working together kind of energy. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I got for you. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Wish. Will my wish come true? And will he take action towards me? Ooh. Will Wish's wish come true? And will he take actions towards me? The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is in the light. I feel like this is about taking movement and fast-paced changes and a lot of fiery energy. So I do feel like there is a good chance that he will take actions towards you. You know, the fire cards are all about that rush of fiery passion and energy and like motivation and focus. I can really feel that with the Eight of Wands, but I feel like I don't know if he's gonna like think too fast and come too fast for you, um, or maybe he is worried about going too fast towards you at the same time. Maybe he's trying to like wheel in that energy a little bit, take his time. You also have the Eight of Pentacles, so I do feel like there's again like a lot of movement and changes and alignment going on here. I feel like just both your alignment right now is like really good to be together. Um, I also feeling that like some ambition and like trying to work together. Maybe he's trying to self-develop himself. Maybe that's why he's trying to, wheel it in a little bit and not be overly excited or overly trying to go too fast. He's like, I need to, I need to work on myself. I need to calm down and do this right kind of energy. You also have like the Ten of Wands. I feel like the Ten of Wands is kind of like more about worried about their other responsibilities, like their work or whatever they have, like whatever other responsibilities they have. It's like I feel like they need to take that into consideration moving forward, and I feel like whatever it is, they don't want to like bother you with this extra responsibility. So I don't know if he has like a child with somebody else or whatever the extra responsibility is that he doesn't want to involve you in for some reason. You also have the Chariot, so I do feel like whatever direction this is going, it is going to go in a positive direction. Whatever this is for you too, does look good for the current energy right now. Energy is going to always change, but I do feel like you're both going on the right path there moving forward. You're welcome. Aw, thank you. Victoria, will hubby ever get more closer to me, more connected soon? Okay, this is for Victoria about her hubby. Will her hubby ever get more closer? My pug is walking around making a lot of noise. Hmm. For the Six of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy about your hubby hanging on to the past. I do feel that energy a lot right now. It's like just trying to hang on to the past and like trying to, I don't know if your hubby's been like going back to work or trying to go back to work, whatever that energy is, or trying to go back to the way things used to be. But I feel like, sometimes we get stuck on wanting to be who we used to be, but we can't because we've learned things, we've matured, we've experienced things, so you can't go back to before you know what you know kind of energy. Just, I just feel like some people just get stuck in that and they struggle to move forward. I kind of feel that energy is going on. Yeah, the Fool. So I do feel like the Fool is kind of like representing there is a good chance that you can work this out, you can become more connected, and that sort of thing. The Page of Cups is in the dark though, so I'm also feeling like there's an energy around trying to get inspired. So I don't know if there's like something that your hubby can do to inspire him, like get that energy back, get that spark of fire back that he had before. Not necessarily going back to what he had before, but just getting that spark in a new way, something else that can inspire him and motivate him to do something, productive, whatever that is for him. Yeah. But the Page of Cups in the dark can also represent like reconnecting with someone. So I feel like the reconnecting is more like you getting that connection back again, you know? Mm. Yeah, you also have the Nine of Swords. With the Nine of Swords in light, I also feel like there's some anxiety and self-doubts and disappointment. I feel like the disappointment is like you and your hubby just because of that lost connection. I feel like he's feeling just as worried and disappointment about that connection as you are. That's what I got for you, Victoria. You're welcome. Crow's Nest with a message. My name is Jessica. What will Hugo's next actions be towards me in the next week? Ooh. For Jessica, what will Hugo's next actions be towards Jessica? Hmm. Let's see. Ooh, that's some good energy. Not too bad. The Five Swords, I feel like the Five Swords is kind of like telling you about the changes that are happening. So I feel like these changes are between you and Hugo because I feel like Hugo does have a lot of love for you, a lot of interest for you. The Ace of Cups represent the beginning of a love, the beginning of a relationship, the beginning of something, with the five representing the changes and challenges. Maybe this new start may be a little bit challenging at first, but you do have the Black Crow, so that represents that you're going through a phase of transformation as well, and I feel like things are changing for the both of you right now. But there is, the cup is full of love, overfilled with love. I can just feel it. You also have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. The Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like um, there's just some kind of energy about hustling up. So I don't know if Hugo like works a lot or is like really focused on their work right now, and trying to do everything right kind of thing. I just feel like he's just trying to like reevaluate himself, like trying to work on himself right now energy. So I don't know if that's going to be the challenges between these two getting together. We have the stars. We have the universe blessing for this. So that's good energy, right? I feel like it's these guys somehow have like a spiritual connection of some sort. So I feel like your expectations will be fulfilled is what I'm trying to say here. That looks good. Whatever this is, I feel like yeah, the challenges or whatever's going on with Hugo is kind of like based on like trying to work on himself right now kind of energy. Elaine, how come I see the word suicide and darkness in separate night dreams? Huh. Let's see. What is Elaine dreaming of? What does Elaine's dream wants her to know? What does Elaine's dream wants her to know? What does Elaine's dreams want her to know? For the tower, I feel like because the tower's in the dark, I feel like this, not in the dark, sorry. It's in the light. I don't know why I said the dark. I just feel like this big energy is like you're going through like a rebirth right now. So I feel like whatever's happening for you is like for a reason. Like it does like I just feel like rebirth is kind of like going through a phase where you feel like you're dying but you're being reborn again. So I feel like there's going to be like some big changes coming for you. Like I feel like these are going to be like not just spiritually but like everything is going to be changing for you. Just the energy around you is changing. The tarot order is just going to be like this big unexpected change of new self-awareness, like new renovating yourself. I feel like the renovation is more about yourself and your energy. So I feel like what you're seeing this is just because your mind and your soul and all of that is just going through a huge rebirth energy. Like maybe even a big, like sometimes we have multiple little spiritual awakenings before we get to the big one. And sometimes we even dismiss the big spiritual awakening and we take it as depression instead of what it really is. So I feel like that is happening for you. You also have the temperance. So I feel like this is the start of that big spiritual awakening. I don't know if you've been looking into or researching about your spirituality, or if you're curious about, doing some of this yourself, your own like tarot reading or whatever that is for you, crystal reading or like something else. If that's been on your mind or if you've been more curious about it recently. But do you feel like that energy is like really strong for you right now? And with the temperance in the dark, I feel like it's more about um like I said, like just trying to find what that is, like just allowing yourself to go through that spiritual awakening. Yeah, the Two of Cups. So I feel like along with these changes, you're gonna find like new love. So I don't know if it's gonna be like a real new love, like a new lover, or if it's gonna be like a new love, like a new love for yourself and your own energy and your own awakening, that sort of thing. I just kind of really feel that for you. Um, and then you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if you've like been like resisting these changes and like trying to not have the spiritual awakening, or like not believing that this is really happening for you. The Five of Swords, just feeling like there's a lot of resistance, like doubts, like I don't believe this is happening, energy, even though it is. It's just yes, you wanted that for sure. Okay, yeah, I think you just gotta like ride it out and just let the universe and tell you what you need to do next. you know? Yeah, you need to stop resisting and just allow it to happen. Like sometimes if you just go out in nature where it's like quiet, away from anything, and just let, the wind and the air and your intuition tell you what it wants to tell you, it can really help. You've been repressing your feelings? Okay, yeah, then definitely like go out to nature and like just scream out, you know? Just go somewhere in the forest or something and just scream what you need to scream and let it out. I feel like that is what you really need. That was a good one, Elaine. Richa, what? Ajesha? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Feel about me. Does he still like me? Ooh, does he still like Richa? Let's see. Let's just see. Does Ajesha still like Richa? Hmm. Hmm. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is in the dark. I feel like whatever this energy is just not going the way it's supposed to. I feel like it's just not working out, whatever this energy is. The Three of Cups, I feel like it just wasn't planned, but I feel like it wasn't your fault or their fault. It's just the energy just wasn't the right timing for the two of you. Yeah, the Six of Cups as well. So I feel like the Six of Cups is kind of like it just came too soon. This wasn't your time yet to move forward in whatever this relationship was between the two of you. You have the Ten of Pentacles as well, so something's coming to an end with a new beginning. I feel like this new beginning is gonna be a good energy for you though. Like even though this isn't working out with um your guy, but I do feel like, there's gonna be a time where you're gonna do some self reflection and like soul searching and that sort of energy. But I feel like whatever that energy is gonna be good for you. We can clarify on that. What is this new beginning for Richa? What is this new beginning for Richa? Oops. We all want to come out. What's this new beginning for Richa? Two of Wands. Two of Wands is in the dark though. So I feel like you have some unrecognized potential. There's something that you haven't recognized that you need to put some focus into. I feel like it's something to do with your personal goals and your inner alignment. So I feel like whatever that is, whenever you go through the self-reflection, some shadow work kind of thing, you're going to like figure out what your full potential is and where you're supposed to go, and which direction you're supposed to go to. I feel like that is going to lead you in the right direction. Yes, it was your time. That's so true. Oh, that's good. Divine grace. Is Raymond talking to anyone since we've been apart? Huh. What has Raymond been up to? Divine Grace wants to know what Raymond's been up to. What has Raymond been up to? Ooh, seven of swords. I was gonna say Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like getting away with something. Uh, I don't know. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. I feel like Raymond is taking a break. So I don't know if he's like taking a break from you or just taking a break from everything. Because I do feel like Raymond's going through some self-reflection, some self-love, some self-spiritual healing of some sort. I just feel like he's going through some kind of recovery, whatever that is for him. I don't know. Stuck in his soul, stuck in his head kind of energy as well. This Four of Swords, I feel like it's more stuck in his head than, actually feeling something, You have this Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like there's an energy about wanting to have some long-term goals, like wanting to know, like, what's next? Like, what am I doing? Just kind of like feeling a loss in that sort of energy. I don't really see him talking to anyone else since you've been apart. I just feel like he's doing a lot of soul searching and like trying to figure out like what do I do next, What's coming next for me? The star is also in the dark, so I feel like he's kind of like lost hope and like kind of lost his alignment, and it feels like he lost this opportunity. So I don't know if this lost opportunity is like he lost his chance to be with you or whatever that is, or like trying to like figure out like should I have stayed or whatever it is. Should have not have been apart from you kind of energy. It's just, the Nine of Pentacles as well. It's kind of like, because in the dark is kind of like more about reevaluating himself and like trying to, I feel like there's a lot of like things going on in Raymond's head that he just can't get through, He's trying to figure things out. That's what I got for you, Grace. Nita, how are you? Hi, Royalty. You're welcome. Angelica, does Spirit want me to buy a MIDI piano to learn to make music, or no, get musicians to do it instead? Huh. The Spirit want me to buy a piano. Okay, so Angelica. Does Spirit want Angelica to buy a piano and learn to make music, or get a musician instead? Huh. That's interesting. The Judgment. With the Judgment in the dark, I feel like I'm feeling your self-doubt. So I don't know if you're like doubting yourself that you can make music. If that's that energy. You also have the Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords in the dark as well, I feel like you're being an inner critic. Like you're not giving yourself enough credit. So I feel like the universe or spirit, whoever's watching over you, does want you to make your music. They're like, get out of your head. You got this. Why are you doubting yourself? Like, why? You know? The Eight of Swords in the dark is like, you know, you can do this. Just open yourself up to new perspectives. Like, you know, stop being an inner critic and move on. Yeah, the Six of Swords here as well. So I feel like the Six of Swords in the light is like being overwhelmed. So I don't know if you're overwhelmed with this music thing, or if you're just feeling like this, maybe buying a piano is just too much for you right now. Maybe that's what this doubt is. Like, no, I can't buy a piano right now for whatever reason. It's just like, like what do I do now? You have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is just, I just feel like it's just because you're torn between these choices and you can't really, juggle your priorities and, do what you need to do to get this music thing going for some reason. Let's just clarify, like, what can Angelica do to get this piano and make her own music? The Hierophant want to come out and the King of Swords, so I don't know, they want you to learn something. Now, the Hierophant is about learning. You need to learn to make your own music, I guess. For some reason. You have the King of Swords too, so the King of Swords is like, where's your focus? Like, focus, Get things done. Be ambitious. Be ready for what life's throwing at you. I don't know. if that's what you wanted to hear or not. But, you know, getting magician may sound easier since you have to do all this learning and stuff, but spirit and the universe has spoken, I guess. Thank you for the thumbs up, Victoria. I appreciate it so much. Christina, what's coming towards me in love? I'm single. Okay, so Christina's single. What's coming towards Christina in love? For some reason, as soon as I took out the Six of Pentacles, the first thing I thought is that you're going to meet someone doing charity work. So I don't know if you've been doing charity work or been thinking about doing charity work. I don't know. I just feel like that is where you're going to meet someone for some reason. I don't know why. We also have the Fool. The Fool, I feel like the Fool's in the dark. So I feel like there is an opportunity for you, but I feel like this opportunity may lack experience. So maybe you don't have the experience that is needed for whatever this is. Um, I feel like whatever the answers are, you don't have the answers. Maybe I figured maybe that's why you're asking the tarot cards for what the answer is, because you don't know. Spirit is just being straight up honest with you, I guess. Um, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is in the light, so I do feel like I feel like you do have the confidence. You do have what it takes to open up yourself to these sensual desires. For new love. I do feel like new love is coming for you for sure. I feel like this new love um, is someone who does want a pure connection and really want that strong connection. You also have the Two of Wands. I don't know if this new person is kind of like a fire sign, like a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but I do feel that energy. For some reason, maybe they have it somewhere in their chart. I don't know. But the Two of Wands is also about having that courage, take this new path, try this new thing, and at the same time be thankful for it. The Pentacles as well as being grateful for something. So I don't know if there's what this is, but I feel like this strong energy for you is that's what I got for you, Christina. That's a good energy. I do feel there's going to be some decisions, so I feel like whatever these decisions are to decide, decide with your intuition and your logic. Make sure they're matching up when you're making the right choice for whatever this is for you. Hi, Techie. How are you? Hi, Carol. How are you? Carol, if you want to join the list, you just write join and then your question. Alexis, missed my trip to LA today for a certain event. Will I get another chance to travel, meet someone? Ooh. You missed your trip to LA for a current event. Will I get another chance to travel, meet someone? Huh. That's for Alexis. Ooh, there is definitely somebody. I don't know about the travel, but there's definitely a someone. The Ace of Cups, I feel like someone is just ready for a new beginning, wanting to find love, wanting to start love. I feel like there's a lot of emotions and a lot of energy about wanting to connect, in a romantic way for sure. You also have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups can represent, love and romance, attachment and attraction, passion, happy. I can really feel that for you. You know, I feel like someone is definitely going to recognize you and reach out to you for some reason, you know, or maybe you're going to reach out to them and notice them. But I feel like it's more about you getting the recognition, you know? I feel like someone's just going to notice you. You have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is in the dark, though. I feel like this is just kind of um, like trying to find your alignment and like trying to not feel guilty about whatever this is. I don't know if you're feeling guilty about something, but I feel like whatever that guilty energy is coming from, you don't need to feel guilty. Like that happened for a reason. So I don't know if you're feeling guilty that you missed your trip, but I feel like you missed your trip for definitely a reason. There's a reason you missed it. There's somebody else. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Hi, Spirit Tunes. How are you? Patricia. House move, please. Will I move by October? Renting in both. Okay. Well, Patricia moves in October. The Four of Cups is in the dark. With the Four of Cups in the dark, I feel like you're going to find something new. So I do feel like you're going to be moving. I feel like you're going to be inspired, and I feel like you're going to be motivated, and I feel like whatever this new is for you is definitely going to inspire you in some way or other, you know? I don't know what that is for you, but um, I don't know, whatever this move is, I feel like it's definitely going to inspire you to do something. Maybe inspire you to be more creative or whatever that energy is. You have the Two of Cups as well. The Two of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy around some tension and feeling overwhelmed for some reason. I feel like there's an energy about being worried about spending too much money or overspending for some reason. I know moving can cost a lot sometimes, you know, but renting a moving truck or whatever that is, you know, I do feel that worry. You have the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles in the dark, I'm feeling like it's more about if worrying about the support or worrying about. I feel like it's worrying about the money as well. But I feel like this worry is kind of like because you have limited success or limited vision. So I don't know if you just don't know where this new place is yet, or if you haven't found a new place yet. Maybe that is what's causing some of this worry and anxiousness. But I do feel like you're going to find something new, though. You have the Nine of Swords as well. I feel like that's just picking up your self doubts and your anxieties about this, or stress about this, whatever that is. I feel like you're scared about being disappointed for some reason. So I don't know if there's like another reason for that besides this move thing, or if you're worried about having to move somewhere where you don't really want to move to or something. But that's what I got. I'd say definitely by the end of October or October. I don't know how soon this is going to be, but it does look like it's happening. Blessed one! Blessed one, what is your message? Is Blessed one still here? don't know if Blessed One's still here. I don't see your question. Rodney, I don't know if you want to go to the next one or... Is there a pretty good chance, this is for Victoria, is there a pretty good chance hubby and I can rebuild a relationship? For Victoria, is there a pretty good chance that hubby and I can rebuild a relationship? Hi Rishi, how are you? Seven of Swords, for the Seven of Swords. I feel like there's a need to be honest. So I do feel like you and your hubby need to have like a good conversation about what's been going on with him. I feel like, the last reading kind of indicated that he doesn't know how to tell you or is worried about telling you whatever is going on in his head, but I feel like he needs to like have that honest conversation with you. Yeah. You have the High Priestess as well, so I feel like she's telling you to have faith. I feel like she's kind of like also saying, staying calm and maybe really listening to what he's trying to say or what I feel like whatever he needs to say might be a little bit hard for him. So I feel like, have the strength and the patience and being able to stay calm to try to help him figure out whatever this is for him. You have the Two of Wands too. The Two of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like he needs to work on his own personal goals and on his own inner alignment of whatever this is. I feel like he feels like he doesn't have any options, but I don't know if you can like show him that there is options. Maybe show him that you do still care and you are still interested in this relationship. If you are like truly still interested in this relationship, like don't feel like you need to be in this relationship if you're not really into it, because I do feel like whatever this is probably going to take some time and some work and definitely a lot of patience and understanding and that sort of thing. But with the devil, I do feel like there is some energy there about love and the devil can represent some sensual pleasures and all that sort of thing. So I do feel like there is a chance for this relationship. It all depends on like your energy and if you can deal with everything else that's going on with him and if you can get him to open up to you is kind of like the question here. That's what I got for you, Victoria. Oh, blessed one, I just missed you because I didn't know what your question was. Ronnie, can I do blessed one now that she's here? Because I just missed her. I don't know. Okay. Blessed one, I'm going to do your question now. Does Jonathan want to be with me or new love coming towards me? Okay. Blessed one. Let's see. Love reading for blessed one. Is it Jonathan or someone else? Techie, you can definitely decide yourself to list. You can decide yourself to list. Just write join Techie and with your question. Okay, the last one is a lovely reading for last one. The Ten of Swords. I do feel like there's a new positive beginning for you for sure. I feel like this new positive beginning comes with some positive light. I feel that for sure. The Tower, I feel like this is something new. I feel like this is not Jonathan. I feel like this is something new. The Tower, I just feel like you're going to rebuild your foundation. So I don't know if you're going to like be working on rebuilding yourself spiritually, but I do feel like there's this energy, like there's new things coming for you. You're going to be able to rebuild your tower. Mhm. I just feel that building a new foundation, renovating. But I feel like this renovating is like renovating yourself. I feel like you're gonna have a new self awareness coming for you. I just feel like you're gonna realize something for yourself. I don't know if you're gonna realize that you have like a higher expectations than you thought you did, or higher standards than you thought you did. Um. So for the Three of Cups, your Three of Cups, um I feel like wherever you're gonna meet this person is gonna be like at a social event. I'm really feeling there's a social event. I don't know if it's like a party or whatever the social event is, but I feel like that is where you're gonna meet someone for sure. You know, with the Six of Swords, I feel like you're just gonna be able to let go of whatever stuff you had before. You're just gonna be able to release it because I feel like there's gonna be like a new you. I feel like I don't know if you're just gonna get like a spark of energy from somewhere and just gonna be like focused on yourself and just like focus on your energy and just ready for that new energy, you know? And I like, if there's an opportunity to go to a party or if there's any social event that you're invited to, like I feel like you really need to go to this event, and see what's there. You may not feel up to it, but I feel like it might be a really good opportunity for you. Hi, Dream Girl. How are you? Hi, Wee I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Wee Elaine, how come I feel down a bit lately? How come Elaine feels down lately? Oh. The tower, the tower. The tower, I feel like you're going through a huge unexpected changes, I feel like a new self-awareness. I think we said this earlier about you going through a spiritual awakening of some sorts, I think. Um, when we're going through a phase of a spiritual awakening and that sort of thing, we can feel really low. We can really feel that low, not non-motivated energy, and like trying to just figure out what that is. But I do feel like that you're going to have a new self-awareness and a new view of yourself in a different light. I feel like you're just going to be rebuilding that foundation. So you're just going to like rebuild yourself for some reason. You also have the Chariot. I feel like the Chariot is you are on the right track. You are on the right path that you're supposed to be on right now. And um, it's just trying to figure that out. On Witchy Wednesdays, I do more of this type of reading about our spirituality and what kind of spiritual beings that we do. Those are I try to do more of those readings on Wednesdays. But you do have the Seven of Wands as well. The Seven of Wands in the dark. I kind of like feeling like there's a resistance, like I was telling you. Like I feel like you're just lying to yourself. You're not accepting what's coming for you. You're just like doubting yourself. It's like no, this isn't happening. It's something else. But no, this is what's happening. Um, you know, a lot of people that deny this end up going into depression instead of just embracing it. You also have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is in the light, so I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to be ambitious, wanting to be confident, wanting to be independent, and wanting to rebuild this new you. I feel like there is a want somewhere deep inside you. Maybe your head is telling you, no, no, it's not, but your soul is like, no, this is happening. You need to embrace it. So I don't know. That's what I got for you. The cards are determined. Too funny. Hi, Karen. How are you? Mm. You're welcome. Now you understand? Okay, good. Nada, will Mustafa and me get together soon? So this is for Nita. Well, Mustafa, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. Get together soon. Will they get together soon? Will they get together soon? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. I would say yes. Look at that. Wow. Ace of Cups. You know, there's so much love going on there. Good, strong start of a love. You know, the Ace of Cups is always like the beginning stages of love. You know, sometimes it's a little bit questionable about if it's lust or love, though. Sometimes it feels like love, but sometimes it's just lust right at the beginning. They call it the honeymoon stage or whatever. I feel like that is where this is going. You have the Temperance as well. The Temperance, I feel like, is the Temperance is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about trying to align your balance, trying to be aligned. So I don't know if you're like doubting your intuition, maybe your head is like getting the better half of you and you're like, no, my intuition is wrong. I don't feel that way, even though, you know, it's there for some reason. Yeah, I feel that for you. I feel like there's an energy about like trying to play it safe instead of just going for it. There's also the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, I feel like if this feels right with the two of you, then go for it. If it feels wrong for you, if you have any doubts, then do listen to your intuition. If you don't agree with this energy, if you're not really fully into it with Masafa, I'm so sorry if I'm saying their name wrong, but I just feel like you need to really listen to your intuition. Like stay focused on the truth. Stay focused on what you're doing this for. You have the Ten of Wands as well. So I do feel like whatever this is going to be a new beginning for you. The Ace of Cups is a beginning. The Ten of Wands is kind of like something coming to an end with a new beginning. But I feel like it all depends on how you feel about this relationship. If you do want this to go anywhere, I feel like then you're going to have to be the one to initiate it for some reason. Let them know that you are interested and you are willing to, help carry the load, help make this relationship go where it needs to go. Or if you're not fully into it, then I feel like, you can let it go. Whatever way I feel like the energy agrees with you. If you want to stay, stay. If you don't want to stay in this, then don't. I feel like whatever it is the right choice for you. So listen to making sure your logic and your intuition are like matching up well. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Something wrong with Nightbot. Miss Moonlight is way more magical than that. You're welcome. Royalty, just a general reading. Okay, general reading for royalty. Taking a break from reading a guidebook. Those can be a little bit long sometimes. Let's just see here. The Six of Wands. For the Six of Wands, I feel like you're going to get some public recognition. I feel like someone's going to notice you or reach out to you. I don't know if they're going to have like an opportunity for you or something, but I do feel like you're going to have some like a badass success coming your way. So I just feel like you're going to get away with whatever it is that you're planning on getting away with. Because you also have the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like there's going to be, a lot of success and luxury and like or it's going to feel like luxury because you're just going to feel like, content with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish right now moving forward. You have the Nine of Wands as well. With the Nine of Wands, I do feel like you're going to be resilient, you're going to be determined and very persistent in getting this done. So I don't know if this is like a start of something or if this is just something you're trying to make better. I don't know what this energy is, but whatever it is, you're like really on top of it. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark, though. With the Eight of Wands in the dark, I feel like I don't know what this frustration is. So I don't know if like things have changed for you. So even though you want this, I don't know if like something's changed and now you don't know how to get back to where you were, or if this is like I was feeling a lot of stubbornness for some reason. I'm also feeling like there's an energy around um I don't know if you're like doubting yourself or doubting your success or doubting whatever this is for you. But I do feel like overall that's some really good energy. You know? I feel like, the card is just telling you like don't doubt it. It's happening. It's a good one, the Inner Eye Oracle. Oh, cool. Techie, what's my BFF's energy towards me? Completely platonic. Okay, what is my BFF's energy towards me? This one wants to come out. Um, this one wants to come out. Oh. For the Nine of Cups, I feel like I just feel like they're happy. Like they're just happy the way it is. Just happy whatever your energy is, whatever their energy is. I do feel some happiness there, contentment. You also have the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands in the dark, I feel like I don't know if your friend is like distracted with other things. I don't know if like there's something's changed between the two of you. I just kind of like feeling the energy of some sort of changes or um, just things are not the way they used to be. There's some kind of change or delays in whatever that energy is. You also have the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Cups in the dark as well. Um, I don't know if like your friend is like worried about like I feel like your friend is like worried about something. I don't know what this energy is, but I feel like she's dealing with some things. Okay, yeah. I got that. I feel like there's also an energy about having an overactive imagination, like she's just making things up for some reason. You know? I don't know what. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's just making things up and that's just making her go into a bad state of mind or whatever, but I just feel that energy. You also have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark as well. So the Knight of Pentacles in the dark too. I feel like, there's a little bit of bored, feeling stuck, kind of being impulsive, um, just kind of like lacking that self control and just letting your mind take over and that sort of energy. But that's what I got for you. She's definitely dealing with something, but I don't know. She's stuck in her head, I guess. Yeah, it's her energy, yeah. You're welcome. If I show to B that I like him, will he ask me out? Carol. If I show B that I like him, will he ask me out? Let's see. For Carol. You don't know if he's committed to someone already? Okay, I see. Let's see. Ooh, the King of Wands? That's some good energy. Huh. Okay. For the King of Wands. For the King of Wands, I do feel like I feel like he does have a lot of passion. So I don't know if you're like he's been like making moves or like hinting to you that he likes you or anything. But I do like feel like there's kind of like an energy around wanting like he is open to the idea of love and that sort of energy. But I also feel an energy like he's kind of like I don't know if he's like busy with his work or just other responsibilities. I just feel like, he's just trying to be on top of everything, just trying to control everything, sort of energy. The Hangman is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy around like trying to see things from a different perspective. So I feel like I do feel like you telling them how you feel will be beneficial for the both of you. I just kind of feel like there may be like needing for some understanding. So like I don't know if you tell him that you're interested, he may be worried about other things. I don't know if there's things about him that you don't know about him or if there's just he's really focusing on his job or career, whatever that is. I just feel like there's something else. I don't feel like it's someone else, like another love. I just feel like there's other responsibilities of some sort. Something more materialistic than like a person. You also have the strength, so I don't know if this is your energy or his energy, but I just still feel like this weakness, like having some self doubt or just having some low energy about, moving forward in whatever this is. There is some energy around the Six of Cups as well. So I feel like these two are kind of like tied together. Kind of like, you know, worried that this energy is too soon or like if you're moving too forward, like that sort of thing. But I do feel like it's just because both of you are like lacking fun. You're both lacking some entertainment. So I feel like if you are going to approach him, the best way to do it is not really make it like a date, kind of make it like a hangout thing, like just going to do something fun, just get that fun energy. I feel like you both are kind of like needing it for some reason. That's what I got. Hi, Cameron. I think my list is closed, Cameron. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. You're welcome, Royalty. You're welcome, Carol. JH, what is that girl GI thinking and feeling about me? What is that girl GI thinking and feeling about EH? GI and EH. Okay. What does GI think about EH? Am I a Virgo? No, I'm not a Virgo. Let's see. So the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Why did I say, yeah, the Nine of Wands. I feel like there's this weird energy. Like, I don't know what this connection is between the two of them, but it's just weird. GH, I feel like, with the Six of Wands, I feel like there's an energy about wanting EH to notice her or like I don't know. It's just, I don't know. The Knight of Wands, I feel like GI is like trying to like get the courage to like, approach EI and like interested. I don't really feel like there's an interest for EH, but I do feel like GI wants EH to notice her and like wanting that attention, even though she has no interest in it. She just wants it. I don't know. Because the other Five Cups too is like I feel like she's just like torn within herself. She's just You know, she's just like losing this challenge. You know, she's having a challenge but she's not winning. So she feels like, you know, lost. You also have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in the light. So I do feel like she's like looking for that connection, looking for that emotional compassion, and looking for some extra support, you know, some emotional support, you know, just trying to get something. But I feel like doesn't really want it, but wants it, but like for not any particular reason, just to win whatever that is. That makes sense about egos, not feelings. Yeah, I don't feel any feelings. That's what I was saying. Like, there's no feelings there. There's no feelings there. It's just wanting that attention. That's what I got. Rachie, will I marry my current partner? Ooh. So you met someone. That's exciting. Will Rachie marry their current partner? Huh. Don't know why the Three of Swords came out like that. Huh. The Three of Swords. Three of Swords. I feel like there is going to be a heartbreak for some reason. Hmm. You have the King of Wands as well. I don't know. I just feel like there's going to be like a broken heart about some broken promises. So I don't know if this person is going to really be the person you think they are or that sort of thing. You've been with him for 14 years? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Huh. I don't know why I was thinking there was somebody new then. The King of Wands is just, yeah. There's a lot of energy around like broken hearts, broken promises, broken expectations, you know? Yeah, the Sun though, so the Sun is like a good opportunity, you know? The Sun is good energy, so it's really confusing, you know? And I feel like whatever this is going to be successful. You know, you got the Sun, you got the opportunity, you got success, you got everything. Yeah, the Empress in the Dark though, the Empress in the Dark. I don't know if there's been like some problems between the two of you, or just like I don't know if it's like problems or just like financial problems. But I do feel like there's some emotions around being overwhelmed and like, you know, stagnation where you don't really feel like this is really going any more than where it is now, kind of energy, you know? I don't know if there's just something that has happened or is going to happen, but that's what I got. And I don't really see any thing that's going to indicate you two getting married anytime soon. We wish. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. What does Taurus think of me right now? Ooh, what does Taurus think about him right now? What does this Taurus think? You're welcome, Reishi. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is in the dark. I feel like I don't know if you're like going if the Taurus is going through a phase of like stagnation where they're just kind of like stuck, just feeling stuck, like they don't know where they're going, they don't have any future plans, they're just kind of like there, you know? I just feel like they're just kind of living the moment kind of energy. You have the Sun, so I do feel like there is a good positive energy there. I feel like there is a good chance of being inspired. And I feel like this is maybe a connection between the two of you. I do feel like there is light and a good positive energy that your Taurus is thinking of you. You have the Three of Wands though. With the Three of Wands in the dark, I'm feeling like this is, I feel like the Three of Wands is just kind of like lacking that energy about seeing the future. You know, I feel like your Taurus doesn't really have any future plans at the moment. Um, and that sort of energy, you know. You also have the Death card. The Death card is in the dark. So I do feel like whatever changes are happening are not going to happen anytime soon. I'm not really sure if you knew this already or if you thought something different, but I do, I do feel like there is an interest. There is some inspiration towards you. It's just kind of like they're just not really planning anything. They're not really, just living the moment. I feel like if you approach them fine, they're fine with it. If you don't, they're fine with it as well for some reason. The Three of Wands in the dark is not really indicating like they're planning on reaching out to you anytime soon. Oh, sorry, Karen. I didn't know that you didn't add to the list. Ronnie, can you add Karen to the list? Yeah, Karen, to join the list, you just write join and then you just add yourself to the list. If the list is still open, I don't even know. Next person is Dream Girl. Will I be in a committed relationship with Kay? Okay. Dream Girl. Will Dream Girl be in a committed relationship with Kay? Hi, Dottie. I did not get your question. I did not get your turn yet, I don't think. Did you add yourself to the list? Dream Girl. Will Dream Girl be committed to the relationship with Kay? Two of Wands. For the Two of Wands, I feel like the Two of Wands, I feel like there's going to be like choices. I don't know if those choices are going to be like choices between partners, I know that's not really the question you've been asking, but I don't know if that's like been a question of yours or not, but I do feel like there's a new path for you. Maybe this path is like the relationship with Kay. You also have the Three of Cups, so for some reason I'm feeling there's a third party involved. I don't know if you're aware of this or where this energy is coming from. I feel like this third person may be more towards you. So I don't know if you're like trying to choose between Kay and somebody else, or if you have like somebody else in mind or not. But I'm feeling that energy. You also have the Strength card in the dark. With the Strength card in the dark, I feel like there's, I don't know if there's like self doubts going on here, or just kind of like, just feeling like stuck or unmotivated, more unmotivated than stuck kind of energy. Not at the moment. Oh, okay. The Hangman. The Hangman is kind of like, is in the dark as well. Oh, I don't know what this energy is. I'm going to clarify. What is this energy? With the Hangman in the dark, again, it's like a like stagnation. Like, I'm not really like trying to move forward in any direction. Just kind of like staying how it is, or like not wanting to change how things are. Will Dream Girl be in a committed relationship with Kay? Let's see. Will Dream Girl be in a committed relationship with Kay? The Four of Wands is a yes card. So I feel like, the Four of Wands is also happiness and celebration and success and all of that. So I would say yes. I just feel like there might be something else going on. So I don't know if this is with you or with Kay that needs to figure this energy out, you know, whatever this is. But, the Four of Wands is saying yes. So I'm guessing you're going to figure that out. Maybe have that conversation about what his future plans looks like and that sort of thing. DNA, I think my list is closed. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Dottie. We'll have to try to get you, and I'll be live again tomorrow, Dottie, and then we can make sure that you get on the list. To get on the list, you just write join with your question. Sorry about that. Sorry, DNA. I'll be back tomorrow night, though. Or no, not tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. I'll be back on Wednesday. Sorry. I thought today was Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Rodney. I was thinking today is Tuesday, but it's Sunday. I will be back on Tuesday. I do it every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh man, that is very late. 2 a.m. That sucks. No problem, Dottie. Karen. Oh, not Karen. Sorry. Christine. A general reading for Christine. Is Christine still here? Christine. Let's see. General reading for Christine. The Page of Wands. For the Page of Wands, I feel like I don't know if you feel like you have low energy or high energy, whatever your energy is. I feel like you're struggling to um realign yourself, or I just feel like there's a scattered energy where it's you're not really sure where to direct this energy. You have the Two of Wands as well, so I feel like you're lacking clarity about what's next for you. What do I do next? I feel like you're just not motivated for whatever's next for you. I also feel like whatever this is, if you're trying to make some personal goals, or lacking the energy to make some personal goals, at the same time I feel like it's kind of really needed right now. Your moods and energy have been wild lately? Yeah, I could see that. I was trying to figure that out. But I feel like with the Two of Wands in the dark, it's kind of trying to focus on some personal goals. I don't know if there's small personal goals you can look forward to, or try to work on. It could be just something small. I don't know, whatever you can think of that's a really small personal goal for you, to focus on one thing at a time to try to get your strength back. I do feel like you do have strength, and just kind of redirecting that energy in a positive light in order to use that wild energy. You know, try to use that wild mood that you're in. Sometimes we have all this energy, and I said lots of times, is sometimes with this wild energy, it's easier to be upset, it's easier to be frustrated, it's easier to be annoyed than it is to be happy, right? it's so much easier to have a grumpy face than a happy face, you know? Because if you make a happy face, then, you know, you can feel it in your cheeks, and after a while it gets sore. It's just so much easier to be cranky, right? It's just easier. But if you redirect your energy into like one goal and focus on that goal, you can redirect that energy because you have big changes coming for you. But I feel like I don't know if you're like denying these changes or you're like resisting these changes or you just don't want these changes to happen, so they're being delayed. Um, yeah, so I don't know if that is what is causing this energy. Is because like you have these changes, you're supposed to go in this direction, but you know, my energy has been up and down the last few weeks. Yeah, I think it's because you're going through a phase right now where your energy, like everything is changing for you, you know? We've had a lot of crazy energy, you know, 2 full moons in August, like it really causes a lot of crazy energy, you know? You've been fighting that. And like we have Venus in retrograde, we have Mercury in retrograde, you know, like the solar system, the planets up there really do affect our energy. I believe that so much. So, yeah, I feel like it's just kind of like a redirecting that energy, you know? Yeah, just something positive, just something small, like whatever that is for you. You know, like a small little hobby or whatever, you know? You'll get there. You can find that positive light. You have the strength. So, like the strength card, you can't have more strength than that. You got this. You've been fighting it. Well, you gotta stop fighting it because the universe is gonna win. The universe always wins. You're not gonna win the universe. You're welcome. I guess it is closed. It's 9 o'clock. Hi, Sherry. I am sorry. I think my list is closed, but I will be back on Tuesday. My candle went out on me. That is weird. I feel like sometimes when I do these readings, somebody just plays with my candles. I don't know. Yeah, Sherry, I will definitely be back on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. Hopefully it all goes well. You too. Have a good night. Thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate you all. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord if you like. But yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday. So I hope you all have a good night. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.